Hey, what's up, guys? We're back at it with this video coming out of That Park Place by Marvin Montanaro. Basically, he's publishing this video about GTA 6 publishers dropping DEI from annual report replaces with questionable diversity of thought shift. And I sent you this before, and I read through the article a little bit. I don't know if you had a chance, but you were kind of like, I don't know, the best word was like, come on, man, like something like that, like fuck off. I'm just curious on what you thought was happening with this article.
So when I see something like that, like diversity of thought, it just to me seems like it's like a way of sugarcoating more DEI slop, essentially. It's like we want DEI, but we don't want it to call it DEI. So we're going to call it diversity of thought. That's what I'm taking away from this. Like they're trying to just, put all like essentially maintain the status quo, but like doing it behind a cover. That's what I'm getting out of it.
Let me just kind of explain, and then we'll go through the article.
But let me hit you with some knowledge.
When I think of diversity of thought, I think the number one problem that we're seeing in these game developers is that they all think alike. They don't think outside the box. I think the diversity of thought lends more to everyone thinking differently. Not everyone's this like hive mind, simple minded, social justice warrior all the time brain. I think that's what's happening right here. And obviously, it's not going to be like a complete 180. Like I said in past videos, it's like a cruise ship. You can't just turn it on a dime. It's going to take a while. But as you go through the article, down here, Take Two Interactive, the publisher of the upcoming GTA 6, has removed all references to traditional DEI, diversity, equity, inclusion initiatives from its last 10K annual report, which is pretty big. And obviously, we know a lot of companies are doing that, just outright removing it.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
Right here. In the place, the 2025 report includes just a single statement on the subject of diversity. We firmly believe in that diversity of thought drives the innovation that is integral to our success. The report adds, we aim to provide an inclusive workplace in which everyone feels respected, heard, and safe. Obviously, I don't like that
That
word.
just
I don't like the word safe.
no,
I'll hear you on that one. But just thought. I think them kind of like, hey, we need to not be like just one, like I said, just one hive mind. And I think they're starting to see that, especially in industry where a lot of games are like suffering because of that.
yeah, I mean, like a lot of these games that have come out in recent history has all been, from the very vocal minority of people. Like all these games want to have very androgynous looking characters. They want to have all these showcases of all these disabilities and, genders and sexualities and all that.
No offense, but it sounds like some fucking commie gobbledygook.
So like that's I think what you're alluding to when you say like hive mind. What I'm thinking is with this shift that they're trying to implement, like they're trying to get that very silent majority of people. What they're trying to do is get them heard, right? Is that what this article is sort of saying?
I think they're kind of like just the next paragraph or like section right here. But noticeably missing are the specifics. No mention of social justice causes, minority student scholarships, or identity-based hiring initiatives. This marks a significant rollback of DEI language commitments. I think they're just trying to, one, make themselves look better. Like that's every company, that's every person. We want to make ourselves look better. And two, and hopefully this is the case that they're going to be more open to taking suggestions from other people besides the loud majority, like the silent majority, just the schmuck in the back of the room who does a really good job, um, you know, does overtime or whatever, and very passionate about games, but unfortunately he thinks the wrong way. But he stays low and doesn't want to like uh, create any issues. And hopefully this will, because they have a year, we know this game's delayed a year. I think it's like less than a year now by now. hopefully they can, at least in the story, like change up some things, because we all know graphically this game is like going to be insane already. But in terms of the story and like obviously we all know GTA is the best when no one is safe. Same thing with South Park, no one is safe. Everyone gets attacked, whether you're a redneck like me or a blue hair land whale like the social justice warriors that are probably like on all these developer teams. And obviously this opens the door for people to come in and new faces, fresh ideas. People people are passionate about these games, not these rolling tumbleweeds that dip in for a game and dip out, and they don't care because it's like a stepping stone, a failing upward opportunity for them.
Yeah, we want to avoid that. Avoid the whole failing upward people. Like, I saw like I think it was Bungie's development team was like a whole bunch of like land whales fucking with all their like dyed hair and piercings, and like you know the look when you see it, and I don't want that on my dev team at all. They don't have good ideas. It's just like when they have an idea, you just know it's just gonna absolutely fail and fail miserably. I don't want another Concord. I don't want another Dragon Age of Veilguard or whatever you're calling it nowadays. I want a good game where the characters look good, where the story is good, and the jokes are funny. That's what I want.
Amen.
Exactly. And that's why I say diversity of thought, I think, is a good thing, because that's the problem. They all think the same, and that's what hurts the games the most. These people are focusing on themselves and not what's best for the player and what's best for the game. You see that a lot with like you look at these character designs and you're like, that looks familiar. Like, oh shit, this looks like this developer and that looks like that developer, and like this one's got his tits lopped off, and oh look, coincidentally this developer also has it too. They're literally projecting themselves, trying to think it's normal when it's not. We just want, like we say it all the time, we want good games, good character design, great mechanics, a visually, I don't want to say like an amazing looking game, like just like visually pleasing. Like it could be like a 16-bit game, but like it visually looks gorgeous. Or in this case, GTA 6 is like, who knows, it's probably gonna be the first 8K gaming, but no one's gonna be able to fucking afford that. I just think diversity of thought, I think we've been pounded over the head for the past couple of years, especially like through the coof and everything, that this is woke, that is woke, this is trash, this game is awful, this movie sucks, this rapper said this thing. I think we're starting to, anytime we see diversity, we think of, oh, this is gonna suck. I want to be positive. I want this game, I want it to be good. I want to enjoy it because it's based on Vice City. That's one of the few GTA games that I had played before GTA 5. And obviously it's based off of the state of Florida, which is fucking fantastic. I think it's awesome. And I just like the whole, like, I want to be excited for something. Obviously we have, at the time of recording, Expedition 33, doing the Dark Ages, the Oblivion remake, or remaster, whatever they call it. We have some good games going on, but like it's not like in the past. Like you go back to I think like we talked about before, like go back to 1986. Some of the best movies ever made were that year. Go back to 2004, 2011, a couple other years where like there was just this huge like amounts of these fantastic games came out all within the same year's time span, and now we're getting like a good game every 6 months to a year, if that, maybe, and half the time they go underneath the radar as indies. I just think that I like to keep my fingers crossed that this is a plus, and this year of delay will benefit GTA 6 for everyone.
Absolutely. I want this game. I need it. I need it in my life. You've convinced me that the whole diversity of thought is not what I thought it was, but I need it. I need it now.
Hey y'all, made it to the end. If you enjoyed, hit the like and subscribe button. Comment down below. We're going to hear your thoughts. I'll catch you on next one.
So long, gay boys!